Get some good figures on the old GPS. Again, the Hawks once again able to lay it up to Cooper Stevens. Sorry.
As Bennett's now. Right foot kick inside the forward 50.
Ryan.
And he's got so much to offer this footy club and so much to offer the senior footy team as well. Brandon Ryan. Just one of the dream players to watch.
A couple of loose players at centre-half forward pretending not to be interested.
And he's done a left foot banana. And Brandon Ryan.
Porter, the acting captain, charges through, boots it to half forward. Nice mark in the front spot.
Flynn. One the hit out down, but Brown takes Box Hill inside forward 50. Ryan arrived late. Hand pass there for Long. Just got a kick on it before a great tackle was laid by Angwin. Just missed their targets. Remains Box Hill 14-point leaders, 8-8-56. The Giants 6-6-42. Ramsden plucked it out of the ruck and drove it forward. Butler, here's Ryan, can give it back to Butler, running into an open goal instead, went himself. Wonderful kick from Brandon Ryan. Hall got some space in front of him, Hall. Drives Box Hill deep inside 50, Ryan. Just too tall, Brandon Ryan. One goal straight so far today. Make it two straight. Goal umpire had to work a little bit. He's in fact shrugged the physio off, and after probably a minute where he was on the ground, he's now going to be in the contest again, and he's all on his own inside forward 50 if they can get it to him. Anderson making his way back now. He still doesn't have an opponent, Brandon Ryan, and that's where it goes. So they've got 2-on-1 here, Box Hill, and there he is, Ryan. Well, if that's not a way to get a mark inside 50, just feign an injury so your defender leaves you. Wait for the turnover to come. Maybe that's an advertisement for the old school style of footy with a stay-at-home full forward. So Brandon Ryan. For his third goal of the quarter. And he's got it. Gave to O'Sullivan. He kicks forward. Alier will fly. Big fist over the top. Bennett keeps it in. Butler streaming inside forward 50 is Ryan. Gets on the end of it. He can run into the open goal. And that should be enough for the Hawks.
He looks out wide into the path of his teammate Max Hall. Was very good at burning off a couple of opponents there. Puts on the afterburners and takes a bounce. Hall inside 50. It's a spacious forward line going back with the flight with courage. Good mark taken by Ryan. Gives it off and streaming into the open goal is Butler. Yet another one for him. And the Hawks draw back to within a kick.
That's his afternoon so far. Ball spills out the back door and the Box Hill Hawks can dump it forward with McDonald. It ends up with Goldstein. Sweeps the handball inboard to Phillips. Another one inboard to Aaron Hall, who decides to run back outboard. But a real strong tackle from Big Brandon Ryan. And the Box Hill Hawks are off to the races. They're taking the advantage. It's Murr off to Butler. We've seen him explode in the first quarter with running bounces. He's doing so again. Murr kept running, but he just fumbled the football. It opened the door for Leanett, whose handball went to Butler. So the Box Hill Hawks are pressing. Murr has a third attempt to the top of the square. It's fisted down into the hands of Kaczynski, and they've kicked the goal.
On here, Longo's short in the meantime. Here's Phillips for the Box Hill Hawks. He pumps it up high. Jalen Thorpe in the front spot. Oh, and also his teammate Brandon Ryan, who's been a good focal point inside the 450 for Box Hill. He can line up from about 35 metres out on a slight angle.
So they called a 50 because Hugh Greenwood stepped off the mark, but the kick was that good. The umpire said, okay, well, that could be the 50-metre penalty. Now, Brandon Ryan's had an interesting couple of weeks. He kicked the bag 3 weeks ago, kicked 0-4 2 weeks ago. No score last week. We know he kicked the bag for the Bull Ants earlier on in the year. Must kick this goal now, Damo.
Had a bevy of behinds. Can Ryan break the duck? Yes, he can. Lovely kick. So they played Casey in round 9. That was their last loss.
They did kick 100 points that day too and went down in a shootout. Drury. Callum Brown stole it off him, off to Morrison, to centre-half forward, he goes with a kick. Brandon Ryan's closing, the tallest man there.
Ooh.
He smashed into his own teammate, did Big Brando. His teammate was McKenzie, who stood up, got the footy, goes inside 50 with a kick, gets there just to Thorpe.
Clark's kick down the line, didn't quite work out. Callum Brown out the back. Left foot kick, bit of a floater off the boot. Here's the big man Ryan, gets a hand pass out, chance for whack. 40 metres out from goal, set sail for home, and Box Hill are on the board. Tristan Wack off to Stevens. Now Bennett, another opportunity for him. Fires it out to his right. 23rd man Mers got it. 48 metres out from goal. Kicks towards Brandon Ryan. Strong hands, strong mark. Can waltz into the open goal and put it through for the Hawkers. Great play, Brandon Ryan. That's what he's capable of doing. And Box Hill get a much needed goal. 3-6-24. Richmond 5-5-35. Now a chance. So Brandon Ryan from 52 metres out. Thumping left foot kick, works it back superbly. Magnificent goal for the big man. Brandon Ryan with a goal that could be decisive, and the margin now out to 20 points. Hasn't he acquitted himself well since coming across for the Northern Bull Ants?
Fed it inboard to Hustwaite. Had a taste of AFL footy the last couple of weeks. Ryan runs through and crunches Cloesy. Thorpe's out the back. Floats one inside on the left boot. Bad bounce for Green. It's a good bounce for Butler, and he'll stroll in and kick the goal. Wrong, Ramsden, Hustwaite, Ryan, and Callum Brown in.
There is Hustwaite as this kick getting in towards the pocket. Good mark, Ryan.
That's a really strong pair of hands.
He's so tall for obviously playing forward. He is a key forward too. As you mentioned, at 200 centimetres. Started the season at the Northern Bull Ants. Ends the season playing finals at Box Hill. A nominee for the team of the year. He's in the squad. Let's see what he can do here. Off a couple of steps. Chance at the second. Not going to happen.
Mercedes is Cooper Stevens, where the 50 intersects the boundary in the cricket club pocket. Runs around, helicopters it towards goal. It was close, not quite. It's a mark in the front. Brandon Ryan. Well, really thought that that Pinnock had got a fist on that. Ryan came down with the football, and on the outside of the boot, the banana through for the second goal for Box Hill. It's all against Hudson Garoni. So Liam Coughlin will drive it forward.
Yep. So he will go back inside 50. Thorpe is going to fly again. He's always threatening. Bramble did well. He should have a shot. It's 50 out. High ball to the line. It's going to be marked. Ryan. He wasn't flying. He was going back with the flight of the footy. And he took it beautifully.
I think he wanted to shepherd it through.
And he kicks the goal straight away. Now, could go to Granger
Broader. Throng gets it back from Butler and he looks inboard. Hustwaite had a casual glance over the shoulder. Stylish left foot ball to another stylish player in Mercedes, who checks his shot perfectly to find Ryan.
Well, that's the best bit of ball movement for the afternoon for Box Hill. They got it back through the corridor into the hands of two guys that know how to really use the football. Hustwaite, who played the last two AFL games, to Mercedes, who's just a beautiful kick and has been right throughout his VFL career.
Brandon Ryan started the year as a Bull Ant. He'll finish it as an AFL Hawk. Gives the home side back the advantage. Who wanted to kick, forced into the hand pass. Thorpe has to space it neatly enough and got it right to Bennett. As Cleary tries to hold him up. Bramble channels through, chips to find Long, who goes back to Bramble, who almost had a shot from here earlier on, can go deeper on this occasion. Ryan completely taken out of it by Gardner.
Tunnel, contact, nice and early in that piece, and Lockie Bramble, take a bow. He got involved in that chain on 3 occasions. No Footscray player actually went across and stopped him from running on and collecting the second and the third handball.
Ryan sneaks it home. Hawks back in front. Ryan with 2. Thorpe with an athletic intercept.
They're just folding back really well, Box Hill defenders.
Till that kick from Bustling, I was going to say, that's probably better. Going lateral, finding the short one, waiting to work the arc and get it in.
Mercedes thumps it deep for Ryan, who's got a great read on where to get to. Goes looking for a Rundle. Cleary did well on the Dogs VFL list and earned his chance through the mid-season rookie draft. Brown to Ryan, can have a bounce, show his athletic traits. Almost run down by Cleary, finds a Rundle. And finally, there's some connection for the Hawks in the third. Ryan, almost an effort, met high by Sullivan.
It was a dangerous kick from Sarong, just to a 15, 20 metres out, directly in front, to a one-on-one, just the defender, you absolutely hate that. You're nervous.
Sit under it. That high ball sometimes just has the right play. We're looking for good entries or take skinny or play your percentages or the lower your eyes. But the high ball can make a defender pressure and he might grab or give something away.
Brandon Ryan, back-to-back goals for the Hawks, who are back in the lead for our 8th lead change. Orgel and Mercedes, the respective 50s, are the spares on their defensive side of the contest here. Hawks get it away through Stevens. Ryan will fly and mark.
Massive ball to win on the wing.
Gardner hurt in the contest as well, standing the mark.
Just chip laterally here. Yep, they can just try and suck some of the Footscray momentum out here. He doesn't need to play on automatically. There's no one.